First of all, in my hand is a prototype camera that we're going to release in March of this year. The camera observes you from the back of the court from an overhead angle.
Looking at the video frames, looking at the recording of the game, the main statistics that we're going to track are ball position, then player position, and the player key points.
It needs to keep track of all the players on the court, where the ball is, how the ball is bouncing, whether it's on the ground or against the walls, every shot that's made by the players and where they hit it. When the camera films you or the players on court, it needs to know what is a person and what isn't. And for that, we run something called an object detection model, which crops out all of the people from the image. Within each picture of a person, we need to know how exactly it is they're moving their body.
We have a combination of models for player detection, player pose estimation,
to identify all of the joints, skeletal outline of their body. For example, the elbow joint, the wrist joint, shoulders, hips, and so on.
And that's a long pipeline with many AI models with hundreds of millions of parameters.
We trained our own ball detection model. And at this point, we know the 4 players on the court, we know where the ball is, and we feed all this data to what's known as an event detection model.
Based on that, we have an aggregated table of statistics.
All of the impacts to the ball that aren't from players. So for example, bounces on the floor, hitting the ball into the net, bounces on the wall. Knowing these other impacts can tell us whether the point was won or lost. We can have a pretty accurate sense of what exactly it is each player is doing on the court, whether they prefer to play defensively or offensively, whether they hit hard, or whether their shots are strategically placed.
We take into account the statistics that we found for player positioning, player speed, ball speed, and ball type for each player.
Whether they have good court coverage and move quickly around the court, all of that is captured by the models we talked about before.
So this is very exciting. This enables club leaderboards, this enables matchmaking.
So given the stats of each player, we've collaborated with expert Padel players and WPR to annotate dozens of hours of Padel footage from beginner levels to expert levels. And now the model has both a sense of how fast the players move and their basic stats, as well as what level the players are from the eyes of an expert.
That's how we get the rating.
So all these models together are able to give you a comprehensive view of the game, down to every single shot you make, as well as whether the shots you're making are positively or negatively impacting your game.
Main thing that we want to do is to detect the bounce detection of the ball. So we want ball tracking and bounce detection to be perfect.
We look in between the moments when the ball is hit for bounces and other type of impacts. And to do this, we have a model that specifically looks at net impacts, floor impacts, and wall impacts. Looking at the type of impact in between, plus which side and which player hit the ball, you can infer whether the shot was a winner or an error. There are so many things we are planning for the future.
There's a lot of exciting stuff that we can do, especially when we have developed winner and error statistics, especially when we have the rating.
Obviously, analytics is core to our DNA.
From there, we can do club leaderboards, personalized highlights, do a compilation of all the winners for the player.
And we want to bring the players as many tools as we can to help them improve their play. We plan to release our first AI coach later this year, as well as add more detailed statistics to the shots you made, whether the shots improved your chances of winning or decreases of your chances of winning, as well as a way for you to track your progress over time. So whether your shots are getting faster, your speed and fitness are getting better, or even suggest drills for you to practice in between games to really work on your weaknesses.
That's something we are looking forward to share, looking forward to have in the app. It's going to be very exciting.